I've said it in some of my previous videos, but this fall has a chance to be an incredible one for video games. And this weekend that I'm recording during kind of feels like the calm before the storm, right? Last week there were a lot of Switch 2 rumors that unfortunately didn't come true, although there were also some leaks that are like 1000% true. But whether or not we get a console reveal in the next few months, there are going to be plenty of games to play from now until mid-December. So I thought, why not break down the games I'm looking forward to most this holiday season? I'm gonna list some Switch games, some Xbox games, and some third-party games that I'm particularly excited for over the next few months. And unfortunately, I don't own a PlayStation, so if there's any cool PlayStation games coming out soon, they're not gonna be on this list. And I'm really regretting that decision to buy an Xbox over a PlayStation in 2020 right now, because Astrobot looks so good, so... I'm fine, but regardless, no need to vamp in the intro. Let's get right into the list. The first game I have here might already be out by the time this video releases. It depends on how quick I am with my editing, but Epic Mickey Rebrushed is coming out on September 23rd. When this game got announced in the partner showcase back in February, I went berserk. I loved Epic Mickey as a kid. Even the second one, which a lot of people don't like, I thought was cool. The first game, though, is the better one. And it's really cool that it's coming back, because when Disney closed down their game studio, I thought that was it for Epic Mickey. It's been forever since I played the original game, so I'm super excited to jump back into it. And perhaps, if this game does well, we'll get a new Epic Mickey one day. Or maybe not, because I don't really understand how the legality of that all works. But I'm super excited for this game. Epic Mickey has, like, insane character designs too. The second one especially, like, it kind of freaked me out as a kid. I remember it was like one of the first games I got on my Wii U, because famously the Wii U had like no games for the first year. And I'll never forget the Goofy design in particular. Just wild. The next game is one that you expected to be on this list, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, this game should not be out by the time I release this video, unless I really take a long time editing, but I am stoked for this game. It's been way too long since the last 2D Zelda. I think it's been like 8 years officially. Obviously, we had the remake of Link's Awakening in 2019, but that wasn't a new game. This is a new experience, and it feels like it's gonna be the biggest 2D Zelda yet, and it's not even close. I've already talked about Echoes of Wisdom in a few videos, so I won't go super in depth on it here. But needless to say, I am stoked for it. And by this time next week, I might already have a impressions video out for it, so exciting times. The third game on this list is one that perhaps I alone am excited about. I'm probably not gonna buy it day one, but SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game. I have heard people just trash this game online. They're like, this game is gonna suck. It looks awful. Miss me with that. Patrick getting his own game, even 2024 Patrick, who's a little bit, you know, sillier, a little bit goofier than maybe the Patrick of my youth. But I don't know, this game looks cute. I'll probably pick it up in like 2 months when it's half off. You know, it feels like that kind of game. But I feel like people are sleeping on the Patrick Star game. I really do. Sorry, I'm not gonna let you guys gaslight me into thinking this game is gonna be bad. Well, maybe it'll be bad, but it'll be cool and cute and fun, so it's on my list. Also, it was really hard to get to 10 games. Fourth game on this list is another one that I've talked about already in a previous video, Super Mario Party Jamboree, pegged as the biggest, greatest, grandest Mario Party yet. There are super high expectations for this game, and I'm of the camp that has super high expectations for it. I think this could be the best Mario Party game. All the previews and trailers we've gotten thus far look incredible. I'm just so excited to hop online and play some Mario Party with people. It's gonna be nice to have a Mario Party game where the servers aren't completely dead. We haven't had that for a few years. I also made a video a few weeks ago about 5 things that I think would greatly improve what looks to already be an incredible Mario Party game. You can check that out in the description. I mentioned this before, but it was kind of hard to get to 10 games, but I wanted to because it's a nice round number. Call of Duty Black Ops 6th. 6th. No, that's not what it is. It's Black Ops 6, and it releases on October 25th. It's been a long time since I've played a Call of Duty game, but it's on Game Pass now, so I'll probably try it out. The campaign does look cool. It seems to be more of a modern, more politically focused kind of campaign, which could be interesting. I haven't dug like super deep into the gameplay they posted. I just remember the trailer in that Xbox showcase, but I don't know, it could be cool. I think people like over-hate Call of Duty. I don't think it's like a great franchise, but I think people give it too much hate. Like, it's not that bad. Maybe it is. I'll find out this October. Okay, enough of that BS. Let's get back to some peak. On November 7th, Mario and Luigi Brothership releases. You want to talk about franchises that have had long gaps in between releases. It's been almost a decade since the last Mario and Luigi game, and like Epic Mickey, I thought the series was dead. But it's not. It's coming back this November, and this game looks really good. It looks super colorful, which is the thing that always pops out to me. Just in terms of graphics, it's not the sharpest game, but I think the art direction looks really cool. And the thing I'm super stoked for is that there looks to be so many different like towns and cities to explore and meet NPCs in, which is always the best part of any Mario RPG. It's hard to fully talk about this game because we haven't seen a lot of it, but from what we've seen, it looks incredible. So I'm super excited for it. We're about a month and a half away, which like November seems super far away, but it's really not. I can't wait. That comes like right after Election Day, right? What a crazy week that's gonna be. A week later on November 14th, we get Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. This game also looks stunning. I know a lot of people are sick of the HD 2D art style. I'm not one of them. I think it looks awesome, and I feel like Square Enix has only gotten better at making games in HD 2D. This looks like their best HD 2D game yet in terms of lighting and shadows and colors and graphics, and what better game to get that kind of treatment than a classic Dragon Quest game? Confession, I haven't played any of the classic Dragon Quests. I've played some of the modern ones, but not the OG trilogy, so I'm super excited to play those three. This one coming out in November, and I think the next two are coming out early next year. And again, you can just keep feeding me HD 2D, and I'm gonna eat it all up like a little HD 2D glutton. Super excited for this game. These 2.5 weeks in November are pretty stacked because a few days later, we get Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, the first Xbox game on this list, unless you want to count Black Ops 6, but that's like kind of a multi-plat game. For some reason, I just love Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know what it is. It's just super cool. Like, you get to fly a plane around all these different monuments and areas. And it seems like the 2024 edition is adding so many new experiences to the game. I'm not the best at Flight Simulator, but I'll just hop on there and take a little joyride around the various areas and just see where it takes me. It's a beautiful game, and this is going to be a next-gen 2024 release, so this game, I would imagine, is going to look even better than that previous Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm stoked. Can't wait for it to come out. Xbox kind of dominating the back half of the fall because on December 9th, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle comes out. This is another game I'm super excited for. I've never seen an Indiana Jones movie, but I'm super excited for this game. It looks awesome. It seems like a super cool, like kind of open world, super adventurous kind of experience. People who are big Indiana Jones fans seem to think it's super faithful to the movies, so I'm ready to dive into this game for sure. This barely counts as an Xbox exclusive either because it's coming to PlayStation in 6 months, but I am ready to play this one day one. There hasn't really been a big game for Microsoft this generation, at least in my eyes. You know, maybe you're a big Starfield fan and you disagree with me on that point. But the best game I've played on my Xbox, not counting like third parties, is probably like Psychonauts 2, and I love that game, but even that went to other consoles, so I'm ready for Xbox to have a big release, and this feels like the first of many that we're gonna get over the next few years, and I am ecstatic for it. The final game on this list is a mobile game. Coming out just a day after Indiana Jones, Monument Valley 3. Yes, I'm gonna end this list on a mobile game. Is that mostly because this list is in chronological order? Yes, but also because Monument Valley 3 is unironically one of my most hyped games of this fall. The first two games, which came out years ago, when this got announced, I think it was at Summer Games Fest, I was like shocked. Monument Valley's coming back, right? I adored the first two games. They're not super big and they're not the most challenging of puzzle games, but they're super charming, incredibly beautiful. The use of colors and shapes in those first two games are breathtaking. I have a bunch of like screenshots on my phone of times when I was just like blown away by how beautiful or sorrow or heartbreaking the game was. It conveys emotion so well for being a game without much dialogue, without any voice acting. I really think the first two games are incredible, and they're probably my two favorite mobile games of all time, which isn't saying too much, to be honest, but they're just amazing. They're just incredible, and I can't believe we're getting a third one. And honestly, it's kind of mogging Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming out a day after. Like, maybe Xbox should have pushed back that game, because how is it going to get any press right next to Monument Valley 3? I don't know. I'm probably going to start Indiana Jones and then stop it to play Monument Valley 3. That's how you know I have my priorities straight. Well, there you have it. Those are my 10 most anticipated games of the fall. Every holiday, it feels like there's some cool games, but this holiday is absolutely stacked. Super excited to dive into these games as they come out. It's a win for us gamers, but it's a loss for my wallet. Well, let me know in the comments below, what game are you most looking forward to this holiday season? How many of these games are you gonna pick up? Did I miss a game that you're super stoked for? Any of that, drop it in the comments section below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.